Hello everyone, we have some news for the week, so let's take a look. First of all, there is no actual maintenance this week, so everything that's going to end is going to end within the normal game reset between Wednesday, Thursday, depending on your time zone when it normally is. That's going to be when the stuff ends. And ending this week is the Clash of Wills that was extended, the Dragon Quest Raid, and the Dragon Quest World of Visions. So if you need to finish up anything there, you have until the normal reset between Wednesday and Thursday, as there's no actual maintenance to get all that done. And there's nothing really new starting this week, which is a little unfortunate. We've had these no maintenance weeks before, but we have had at least rerun events. But the only thing they're doing is we're getting new vision card added. So this is another ice card, 170 magic and spirit, 80% magic and spirit, 100% limit damage, and 500 flat magic and spirit for ice category only. So just like the water card, there's going to be a special step up if you want to guarantee to get one of these, or just summon a Neo Vision, get it at random like the earth and water cards that we have now. So the special step up that they're doing for this, we have this here. There's some ice units, so Frost, Rydia, Celeste, and the new Yish have a raid up on the banner, plus there's a couple of extra rewards there. Honestly, especially because the card's in the random pool, I'd say don't bother really doing this step up. The only thing of note really, step 3 is a treasure ticket. And out of the things that you can choose out of here, the tower defense materia I think is the best thing. And honestly quite useful. Killer stuff isn't too bad, but I think overall the tower defense might be the most useful out of everything there. If you really want a way to get it, it seems to be a cheap way to do it. They've thrown the that ticket in a bundle before with some lapis, and then usually it's at the end of step up, so you spend in a whole 26,000 or so before you even get a ticket. And this here is 11,000, so it seems to be a little discounted compared to how we normally see them. And then they did do update about the error emails that they had sent out, and everybody that didn't get a chance to claim it or did claim it used it, and they deducted the lapis for the last maintenance. What they're going to do is essentially just let us keep it. So everybody that was untouched stays untouched. So it looks like they didn't have a way to reduce lapis to a negative. So anybody that was already at a 0 after spending everything that they claimed was still at a 0. So nothing's going to happen to them. Everybody that did have some lapis removed with the last maintenance will have that lapis given back. And then everybody who didn't get a chance to even claim the mail at all will get the mail given to them, so that everything's fair across the board. They did say, I think they mentioned it might take a maintenance. Essentially, they have to go through and pull the accounts to see who needs what actions taken, so it's not going to be immediate. We might have to wait 2 weeks, essentially. But they are going to make it right, so everybody gets everything there, even though it was an error, which is the way that they should have just handled it in the first place. And then, aside from that, there was a surprise live stream. So this mostly talked about stuff for not this week, but the week after. So they're going to do the special Black Friday units. There's 2 premium units, so we're getting a premium Frost and Heo unit. As far as some of the information that they gave us, Heo has a Brave Shift. He's Fire Ice, mainly Fire. He does have a 40% Fire Peril Field and a 30% Ice and Peril Field. I think it looked like it was the same ability, so a combo field. They noted he had Human Machine Killers. His base Limit Burst has 87 all break on it with 150 fire and peril. Plus it looked like it did a decent amount of damage as well. And for morale fights, they did note that he had the ramping fire boost for the entire team, but morale only. He is a fire leader at 600 attack and magic for fire, and that's everything. He also had the clash support. I think he had clash ice and fire tags as well. And then in morale fights, it's a 900% leader with 750 on the defensive spirit. He's a fist user, as his, I believe, super was a two-handed fist. And his card is Clash of Wills Fire category locked. And then for Frost, it looked like he was a SLB unit, dual wield. Ice Breaker, Dark Secondary. Human and Demon Killers for him. Absorbs ice damage from what they said. In morale fights, he has the overbuff. Same thing that Dwayne has, essentially. They did note that he had a Magnus, 89 defense spirit break with 150 ice down, 2 uses. And he was an ice leader at 650 ice, and he also had Clash, ice, support, and fire. And then in morale fights, he was also a 900 leader with the 750. And then his card was Clash of Wills category only, which after seeing Hio having Clash Fire, I thought they were going to lock that to Clash Ice, but it seemed to be Clash anything. Both units, like Richt, will give a special materia when you get them to EX2. And then they also noted that there's going to be a limited vision card for both of them. It's one card, but it has the effect for both, just like Chow, essentially. So for the two of them, this one card will give 1500 flat attack. Everybody else will get just the 500 flat. So it's a same deal that we just saw with Chow on the special card. So assume there's going to be a special step up for that card and everything. They did note also, starting on the 23rd, when everything else from the live stream starts, there's going to be 14+1 weekly summon with 1 guaranteed Neo Vision, and it's going to be 6 total weeks of that. And then we also have the seasonal celebration Lapis replica login stuff, so that's a different shop than what we have at the moment. They did note that there's going to be special tickets to get Lapis replica, and you're going to get those from logging in, doing events, and bundles. And you trade those in for the seasonal celebration Lapis replica. And they said the more tickets you use, the more Lapis replica you get per ticket. So they didn't mention any numbers per se, just said that more tickets equals more per ticket. And we're going to get a story event with how Rain became Hio and fought Frostlord, or Veritas of the Frost. Veritas of the Frost is going to be the boss of the story event, and they said that there's going to be a special gimmick, most likely bring Hio, that will unlock a hard version of the fight. No extra rewards, but they said the challenge is there for those that want to do it. They showed us the sprite for the new Clash unit. The only information they gave is the same thing from the early monthly notice that we got, so there was nothing new there. They did showcase more future Clash mechanics that they've been working on, and this time it's morale percentage that either powers up or weakens the boss. The boss's sprite will change to let you know if it's in a powered up or weakened state. So looks like we're moving forward to hitting a certain morale threshold to weaken the boss to burst instead of just doing anything special, unless it's just going to happen that way anyway through normal play. Again, that's not going to be for this next Clash. That's just one of the future mechanics that's still in the works. So they didn't have much to show on that. And they did give us the poll results. So the winner was Hio, and they didn't mention, because they're doing the Black Friday Hio, they might do a vision card for him, and that they're going to make the Neo Vision the second unit, which is Wilhelm, which was surprising. So the next Neo Vision that they're going to make from the poll results is going to be Wilhelm there. As far as the other in the top 5, Alday, Ayaka, and Dark Rain were 3, 4, and 5. And that's about it that they gave us for extra news for the next week and all. And seeing that there's not much going on for this week, anything that you got to catch up on would be a good time to do it. The only event that we're still going to have running is the current Dragon Quest farm event, Checkmate. So we'll have that to farm, plus catch up on anything else. Other than that, it's going to be a slow week this week until next week, when we seem to be getting a ton of stuff. But seeing that's all we got, we're going to end this video here. Hope everybody enjoyed.